this stage.
Kaplan has spoken recently
Okay,
about
G2 on defense. We got Sentinels on attack. We got a dude. Frenzies, man. Frenzies are back. Frenzies in playoffs. It's non-stop.
America's finest in G2.
SEN starting on the attack side here. It's an early net thrown out, and Leave going to take first contact. It's Chalk though. Able to fail and narrate very early on.
Dude, they did such good damage here as well.
This could be circumvented. John heads over the top, and it's really just him who's gotten past this.
He is fully committed. That is crazy.
There's a lot of people behind on this one. When do they start considering it?
It might not even matter, honestly.
No, haven't they started it, right? Wow.
Takes contact, finishes him off. The wall's still in the way. It's awkward. And Ben can now fall back.
The crowd's going crazy. Dude, if G2 lose this, the amount of minus Leaf plus Baby Bays are going to be crazy.
How could they possibly do anything against this crossfire? It's just going to be way too effective.
Very, very nice from Sentinels in this one. I mean, Bang did great, though. Bang did great, and whoever, I can't remember who it was, who killed Jorgamo? That kill was so important.
Really far right, and then Zekin somehow able to get an engagement against Jar. I want to definitely look at that on the replay.
Just playing up on top of those boxes there. And again, there's no one way put down at all.
I mean, there it is.
Such an important kill.
Up against the wall, crouches, and Josh swings. He gets deleted.
It's possible the Valen on that sort of long wrap is not in position to put their util down for the defenders. We're going to jump straight in round 2, though.
Being back is just worth it anyway, even if they lose. Oh, for sure. If you want to play your best at champs, it makes sense to kind of play the final games with.
Long range taking a fight towards Showers. He's going to have to deal with this player in the teleport as well.
Dude, both of these teams do this. I think this is so strong. The next round is so good. Regen, armors, stingers.
We observe this kind of economic
you keep your money incredible, and it's just a scary buy when everyone's legit with stingers.
Playing with, 4 or 5 stingers in some cases against what could be a full buy in the coming round. But if they win that,
wait, is Yampy here? Where's Yampy?
Find success in that round 3, they can buy for so much of the first half.
Surely.
Hello, Yampy. Hello, mate. It's all good, man. One more game, Yampy.
Pick it up what you're putting down. Yep.
Surely it's G2.
Yeah, Yampy. Make sure in your team no one's trying to like win the game by doing crazy stuff. Like you'll win if you play normal.
SEN, hot and heavy on towards this A side of the map. Playing with a real burst of speed here, and Zelsis honestly recently said he'd like his team to inject a bit more of that unpredictability into their games.
You haven't watched it back. You'll see.
Play a little
You'll see what I mean.
Sometimes.
Yeah, had said that in the post-match interview when these two teams faced last, that he felt like sometimes they were playing too standard and honestly wanted to take some inspiration from teams in Pacific who inject that insane unpredictability, like Paper Rex, for example. SEN have come out first.
It was a good game. It was an absolute banger game to watch. It was literally, it might even be the best of 3 this year.
Unbelievable numbers.
It was so fun to watch.
Rated in ACS for stage 2, and that is everyone above him being a duelist. He's the highest non-duelist, so how he gets a chance to flex his muscles here. Stinger rush coming through.
Kind of salvo a bit awkward, but you can see Narain's able to get ahead of it. Trent, though, with a bit of weapon, steps up, steps out. It's going to be a Prowler here to clear Lambs and Zekin. Notice he has to push. This is an awkward angle, but the Stinger's across the side. Jorgamo is felled. Trent here needs to watch over towards Showers, and a paint shells would look to dig Leaf out of that corner. The spray.
Dude, they melted him through that box. What the hell?
Up the deadlock.
I'm kind of mad how much damage SEN are doing long range right now with the Stingers.
Insane.
These are not the ideal fights you want to take, and yet somehow they've taken down 2 players. They've got Trent low on HP, but this is another miserable angle. Honestly, Jonah just at this long range should be able to pick them apart.
And on Zekin, he was low health of the 2, and he's going to be seized in place, at least having a spike down. Oh my goodness! Decay to 1. Zekin still fancies a bit of a fight.
Look at these guns,
and it doesn't seem to care. Valen's coming for him though, and almost a frenzy claimed another.
Yeah, it's incredible. No matter what, it's really good damage from Sentinels.
Pretty absurd how much damage is done there.
And that, so good with Stingers.
Looking so smooth.
And they've already carried 2 rifles out of this anti-Stinger round.
I mean, like you were saying, these Stingers, no investment, low investment.
No, they get their money.
Kills and the plant.
They get their money so good from it.
Day. look at the situation that it's got G2 in now. They're fully
look at John, man, 6,100 already.
And Narrate wants to
they're basically all sitting around 6K.
Buying the outlaw, but there are going to be 3 G2 players with heavy armor, so only a couple susceptible to a potential one-shot.
Narrate can also apply.
Goober, thank you so much, man. Goober with a tier 1. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you.
By making use of that clone and also gate crashing away to be if and when he's needed. Okay.
Bit of danger there for Trent. He was one of the light armored players, by the way, so that would have been a one-shot. SEN have this control of B long. As is the standard, you do want to funnel those orbs towards your rays to get as many showstoppers on attack as you can. Massive win condition for the attacking team here on Bind.
Narrate is tucked in cubby, but that is going to be watched pretty diligently here by Leaf. He's waiting for someone to blink first, and Leaf, one of the less armored players, out of the picture now. That's a deadlock, unavailable. No wall to slow things up further. Trent awkwardly set out in the open and bang, deals him a death blow instantly. Narrate looks like he's lost a fight with the lawnmower recently, but I tell you what, he's hitting the shots when they count. He's to make his way forward up on this A side here. G2 trying to converge, and there's a late
Joggermo's got to win a duel, and then it's maybe worth going for. Okay, we're just saving.
Nothing. Oh my god. John.
Steph, thank you so much. Steph Danny, thank you with the 34 months.
G2 have no option but to save. The jaw would have,
Go Valorant's always the go-to though. Well. It's always a good backup.
If I've broken you already, you're in for a tough series, brother.
You can't be doing them like that, man. You can't be doing them like that. That was a great round from Sentinels, though. In the mid-round, I love how they were working the map over towards that B side. Zekin remained posted up long. He broke one of the prowlers that was thrown by Jonah, and at the same time, or, basically same time, a few seconds later, then a prowler was used from John over towards Hookah. So it looks like they're working long, and they're working Hookah at the same time, but in reality, they've taken A short control. Zekin just TPs, they pivot back to A, and when Leaf goes down, that site is basically free for the taking.
And the use of the Brimstone defensively here, we're not seeing that standard one-way being put down at A short. Right?
It's the best kind of calling for ranked.
The B side of the map instead, maybe hoping to
the best thing for ranked really is to just try and have a lurker, mate. To actually call and take space elsewhere, but the only problem in ranked is no one listens in ranked. So you gotta try to do that. Oh man, look at him, man. He's just depressed, dude.
Yeah, well, the second highest rated player in playoffs up until this point. And it looks like Leaf is sort of stepping, it's funny, Leaf is sort of stepping into...
But people don't listen in ranked, man, so the most simple stuff ever, because even the most simple stuff people get wrong.
Chamber to come back out if he is just going to sort of pick up where Dre left off.
Yeah, it definitely seems to indicate that, because we had heard from Josh that, both Leaf and Dre have been practicing throughout these last few weeks.
Leaf have been streaming a lot.
Yeah, I have to imagine that they're basically just playing the same role on every single map. And they're just bouncing back and forth between the two of them. But
Dre is available to be substituted in between maps in this series, should it be required.
Just in case, get the Dre chamber back on Sunset.
Yep.
I mean, like you said, he is up there in the stats, one of the highest ranked players in the playoffs.
That's so sick.
Fill, which is a situation we did not expect to see ourselves in, but is genuinely the truth.
Where
other players on G2 in the
playoffs old school Sentinels
lacking in terms of the fragging, kind of
looking at the moment on. Try 4 showers.
Has been the guy to step up for them and really perform in the server.
Bangs at 6-1, by the way. This is a less played map for SEN, but on 100 Thieves, this was his bread and butter, dominant. Over on the B side of the map, especially on defense.
His anchoring is really phenomenal. Jonah wants to get aggressive there, take a timing against an R8, but ultimately shower control is going to be lost for the defenders.
Knows he gets a free orb there and is able to pull out.
I mentioned it on the prior round in the case of Zekin, but when you're running this double duelist comp, you just want to be min-maxing orbs as much as possible and just cycling showstopper after dimensional drift.
3 pass and stack. Dude, look at this from G2, man. They are all over this. They got a heavy lean after they realized it's fake pressure over towards showers. 4 passing. Managed to keep one of the guns here. It's not bad for G2. Nade goes in, so the gun can't be on site for a bit. Oh, that's devastating. It's such a good fade eye, though. Oh my god, it's such a good fade eye from Jonah P. They had an incredible read on this as well.
Mill around for quite some time and eventually serve up a steaming thrifty for G2.
G2 just have the read on the situation that after that
yeah,
shower
no,
control
full-person
was
stack.
taken by
I mean,
Neri,
Jonah P was great
here.
here.
He probably would teleport
fade out
back
is just
towards
around.
Fountain. You know, kind of a standard opening for the Yoru. They go stack 4 players over on the B site. Perfect read on the situation.
Dude, as they're pushing through smoke, the Horn's just waiting for him on top of the site.
Smoke into the site.
I mean, Jonah's involved in every elimination that round. That was a massive Horn that set some easy classic kills up for Trent inside the smoke.
You got Boombots. Boombot's nice as well. Kind of clears the close angle, clears close here.
Jaws now got
straight up hit. Damn, bro. It's nice. Fatal goes back, does it? 2, 3, 3. Oh my god, Leaf has just spammed all the way through. He's got one with his ult as well. My goodness, he's actually back. Leaf just wrecked them.
I'm glad he's not just stepping into Dre's shoes in-game, apparently.
That was some sick anchoring and a combination of ultimates as well.
He just held a line and they just swung into it as well. They're low HP with from the fatal.
Into the waiting hands of Leaf. It was looking good for SEN as well. They've been doing a good job finding these opening kills. Okay. Yeah, all right.
That is absurd.
A little easy.
I haven't played the game in 2 weeks. You guys. Really?
He really is taking after Dre, hasn't he?
I'm sorry,
that's such a good flame.
All right, Neri's got that drift that he's been farming for the last couple rounds, getting orbs, getting a lot of info, gets the control of lamps as well, so SEN should be able to get in here. And it looks like they want to take some control, perhaps back site. The smoke's placed for heaven, but they're not able to do it.
Steltron gets in very deep onto the site here, and
G2 have so much space to get back in, and they want to do
so many ults there.
Vents now. Here's the guided salvo. Jonah's able to find Celsa stood on the side itself.
Do you know when he used Razor?
Now, right. Sitting tight inside Lance. Shorty out inside the pit.
Yeah, it's all about finding success in this Viper's pit. Finding kills. Second is going to get the first. There's a showstopper as well.
Doesn't connect. Valen's able to bring him down in midair, but Narrate goes to work inside halls anyway. Rifle now
big
out.
ball
Ready
play
to go.
from Narrate.
Steps forward.
Big ball play from him.
That was just a tap of the spike. Narrate, though, has got a timing. Surely Bang should be able to hold his ground here, and he does. The Viper's been instrumental, and now Narrate steps up. A little bit wayward. Jonah knocked low, but Narrate now might need to rely on Bang, and he delivers at least one. Trent, no time to work with him, knows it. Has to sheepishly back away from the spike and won't get out alive. It's SEN.
And everyone goes down low. It's costly.
And this is the exact
G2 can buy next.
Performance that you want to see from Bang. You mentioned it, but on this map, he is an absolute force. That was always the case with 100 Thieves in the past.
And people have got so much better with Viper ults now.
Reliant on him in that pit to come up huge. SEN had those smokes placed for way back towards heaven, but G2 just regained all the space. That pit was the only option, the only win con that they had left, and they make it work.
Yeah, gives them that foothold there in that post plant on A, and G2 cannot get in for the life of them.
Big change up is Jorgamo with an op. Wow, he's got 8 people that can't buy next.
Now won't see a whole lot of action. No presence at all over on the A side of the map for Sentinel so far. They're going to work B with a split.
Lose long control, put the wall down, and I'm pretty sure Bang's had it. But this wall's so strong, when you know they're taking, like, I just like this reaction just in general. When you know they're taking over towards long, especially when you're doing like a 4-1 or a 3 or whatever, it's so hard to shoot the wall with one. Similar to Sage Wall vibes.
It's going to be annoying. Narrate able to clear that stealth drone, so G2 still have to stay here.
This is exactly what SEN want to do, right? They want to keep that presence being shown here and then suddenly burst into that A site when Neri teleports away.
Oh man, he's so annoying. He's able to gate crash out as well. But it's going to
Two custom rotates, like here in time. Molly's get to stop the plant. Fatal goes in, only hits one, no showers control.
Bang's getting some serious penetration over towards the B side, though. He might
damn, they're taking TP.
It's an opening here,
right?
A TP play at the disposal of Sentinels, but they're staying at A. They stick it there as well.
Yeah, they go for a relatively safe plan, and Leap is able to get that first. Bit of a spray through smoke, instant trade.
Okay, Narrate caught in the grab net though, and Jonah's able to find him. Zelsis doesn't need to overextend from this spot.
Dude, it's such a late play from Showers the whole time.
So miles away, he has to get here in time to help Zekin.
He's been sprinting, paint shells here. Valen just teases that out. There's also a snake bite on the spike. Zekin's got to be wary. Bang in trouble. Jaw's able to trade him out now. Zekin
Nice, he handles.
It's tit for tat stuff here on Bind.
Yeah, with no showers control, I think you've always got to be taking the TP there, but I get that it's hard.
That A site of maintaining control of that entire back half. SEN are not able to get that forward control, so G2 can apply a lot of pressure right back onto the site.
Leaf is in a great spot to catch and rotate off that side through the TP anyway, but Valen, even though being hit by Nightfall, didn't fall off the side entirely.
And SEN, you know, yeah, exactly. It's like those little things, right, that are adding up. He's not giving up all of that space, isn't forced to give up all that space. Jaw retains control of Shower.
Let's get the deadlock stuff, maybe.
Despite SEN's seeming
they would have had no
success
smoke for spawn.
getting the spike down, they are dead broke.
Be a fight here. Jaw catches down straight away.
He got out of there.
He's able to fall back, of course, with a gate crash. Zekin wants himself the orb for his trouble, and he'll have it. The weapons are not good here for Sentinels.
And the money isn't good for G2, so crucial for them, the tail end of this half, that they get a very clean anti-eco and retain these rifles, the operator for Jaw, which is starting to pay dividends now.
So how do they piece this out? Because now
they get a lot of early info, but against an eco, I definitely need to over-rotate.
They've lost that Yoru piece. They've got an orb, of course. Jaw going to be lined up pretty nicely for this. G2 adamant about anchoring the back part of this A side, no matter what round it's been. Valen just crushes Zelsis, who's had a quiet opening to the series so far, and he's surely going to work. Bang gets in there, Frenzy fires off. Valen's forced to back away here, and there's Bang picked up the op, goes to work with it. A little bit dangerous.
Might at least have an opportunity here for a plant, get some more cash for SEN on the future rounds.
Dude, actually...
Backside, yeah, that's where G2 are filtering into now. One in the chamber for Bang, but it's
so lucky.
Again, it's a pretty minimal investment there for
G2 have a good amount of ults.
A recovered operator tears 2 away from G2.
Get away with 3 guns on that. Definitely want to look at the ult situation, because G2 have some significant ones to play with against SEN, who are lacking for any at all. G2 with a dimensional drift, orbital strike heading into this next round. And those can be a nice little combo as well. Pinging players out with a dimensional drift, getting an orbital strike in. Jonah getting a seize in there as well, calling out a player position from that Yoru ult.
This is reminiscent actually of some of the adjustments that C9 made against Sentinels across a couple maps in that series, is trying to catch Sen as they hit
I wonder if they've been
Sentinels
able to catch how many people on the sites that they hit.
We're seeing Leaf play ahead
So
of the
every single time they're hitting a site,
Valen being really reluctant to fall off the site entirely.
There's like 3, 4. They could definitely be tempted to use the TPs more. Could try and...
on the other side. SEN are going to be playing against the deadlock.
They got to take showers, control, and hold one there, I think, personally.
They can't afford to give the site, to let the deadlock set up, put a wall in your way, and force you to retake from one singular angle.
I want to see if, over on that A side, SEN are going to adjust their play in regard to how those backside fights, or lack of, are really happening. If they can maybe try to find a timing where you could have Narrate pop a flash out from one of those site smokes, swing out with Zekin, try and catch that timing where G2 are getting back in through backside, through heaven. It's been that transition.
Looks like they want to go fast.
Overwhelming them.
And there's 3 here with a deadlock set up.
Chaotic start to the round.
And they're in trouble.
Noses pressed to the barrier here. Looks like it's a really
good news for them is Valen and Swords pretty far away.
Time to jump. Narrate might want to imply some short control.
I mean, it's looking like we just want to go for a fast hit. Zekin is caught up right now in the seas, but no one will be there to spam away.
There is a sonic sensor ahead of them. They've got to be a little bit careful.
They still put no one short. Yeah, I just don't get how they expect to plan, or... Okay. Taking back sight is a little better. Okay.
Him, and now Zekin, aggression.
Valen's not sure about how to work this. He wanted to push out of vents there for a moment, but he actually backs off. He'll have to support Leap, but they still have backside control here, Wyatt, and ooh, Bang almost get tickled by that orbital strike, but SEN have had to retreat here to the extremities of A short.
Jaws pushed up so far, scoped in with the op in the corner, a little ridiculous. What's going to happen here, though? SEN have fully cut noise, but Jaw, he's getting that passive information towards B. So these G2 players, they're not going to move. Leaf and Valen, they are steadfast in the positions right now. Jaws even creeping more further forward, and now they have the audio cue on Bang.
There's no one to really cover Bang from that position. John is trying to watch, I think, in towards that Lance position. Can't see Valen.
I can't believe Bang is alive. Down to
Yeah,
70.
he's got no HP.
Contact take. Valen wins it out. It's going to be Zekken eventually starting to open things up a bit more. Valen's going to be forced off this line. John's still teasing a plant, but not quite sticking it. Zelsus is set up in shower, though.
What an absolute shot that is.
From Zelsus, that was crucial.
Good reposition there from Zelsus. Valen now again, still controlling that backside. The anchoring has been important for G2, but they can't hold on. A huge noise
Second, it was Zekken, right? He did incredibly well on this round. Actually go take back a sight. If he doesn't get that back a sight kill, this is such a different round.
Really fast execute in towards A. They do actually fight through lamps. They do get a kill back sight. And then they retreat, they play things slowly. Second was well aware that a flank could have been coming from Jaw through market. Catches him.
Dude, Zekken was actually everywhere in this.
Great trading.
He did great.
I mean, that moment as well where Leaf gets the kill, it was instant from Zelsus to get that one back onto him.
Yeah, they had the time to set up those really nice crossfires.
And this game has been so back and forth. G2, they're already on an eco now. Just one round lost. And they are relegated to Sheriffs.
My ult is ready.
It's an even game here heading into the 11th.
No one's economy has been safe. And that's why Narrate has picked up the Outlaw here. He has been purchasing that a couple times on attack.
Self-thrown here is just going to try and clear up short.
John does get the spot on Zekken, and Zekken, he gets the spot on him. Going to be forced back by that haunt.
It's a pretty aggressive position inside hookah there for Valen. Really pushed up on that edge.
Big flash.
Just ready
With salvos as well. Salvo.
Teammates again. Narrate is working towards short, just hoping
Flashes,
that someone is going to show
forward.
themselves on that A side. Okay.
Okay, hold up.
It was looking good.
That's a G2 moment.
Leaf got to be spotted out here, actually affected by that. Boombot.
Prowler goes in over towards long as well. They can heavy lean over towards B.
Dimensional drift now from Jaw. There's definitely plenty of information to be gained on this part of the map.
And Leaf is trying to entrench himself here over towards Lamps. He's going to have support from Trent backside.
I didn't even stop a TP.
Luckily, okay, Leaf's able to get away with it though. He's stacked up with Trent inside.
They're really going for it. Fatal on this one as well.
Backstab attempt. It's going to be Trent winning it out. Over on that lamp side now, the options are getting limited for Sentinels. They've got to make a play here, but Jonah is a problem. Another Sheriff pick. Down to
Wild
Zelsus
timing.
and they're just caught milling about
Damn, dude. I mean, they handled this really, really well. All to go pick up the gun as well. Got the info. Dude, but it just feels like they always have. They always know exactly which side they're hitting early.
Positional play from G2.
They hit some lovely shots.
Neither of their ecos were just a guy randomly gets a couple Sheriff kills, crazy headshots. No, they actually outplay SEN in the macro
ecos,
game.
and they've won quite a lot of them.
The right site. And on this one,
Might be 3 low buys
Jaws'
right now.
Committing a dimensional drift.
The Stingers and Sheriffs, the beast of them.
Gets all of the information for the team to fully encircle SEN on this A site. Helps as well when Valen just gets the run and gun stinger kill.
What is that?
He was waiting inside hookah, holding a very close angle. Then he goes looking and goes up against a player who's better equipped than he is, still wins that out. And all of a sudden, it just starts to come down like a house of cards.
You could just feel from the point of view.
Okay, last round looks like they just want to absolutely send it with Razor. And G2 go aggro on this one. What is it? Flash through?
Hookah straight off the rip. Better weapons for G2. Sen already down to an awkward
No flash through?
last round of the half. But the Bucky's pretty well appointed in that
As if
position.
the Bucky gets the first kill on attack.
Actually click the mouse one more time. Probably would have gotten that kill on Jonah. Zekken had a showstopper that's not even going to be able to be used in this half.
Already down 2 players, and like you said, yeah, no chance in this half of that.
That being said, every remaining Sentinels player will have an
this with
opportunity
the Brim
to
ult's
use
nice.
ultimate here, and it's maybe going to start with Narrate.
That was the B-side gate crash faked. It does pull G2 out to have a look and confirm.
No one wants to get in backside. Oh no, he's so rude.
Now what?
Caught inside the vestiges of the dimensional drifts. It takes some team damage, and they're from the molly as well. Awkward stuff, but he's in and on the site. That's the most important part. Eventually, G2 getting cleared out. Valen determined to give a cat of himself here and not give this space up for free. Now has to walk into the fight.
What an important duel that is. He played that so well. Actually gets the HP and can just let his teammate play.
Doesn't have the space. Nice shot here on the Leafs direction.
Dude, lovely round from Valen, man.
Oh yeah. That's a captain's round for you.
That's just Valen looking like he did last week against NRG as well. Look, I mean, it's literally the same. Jonah and Valen are the two players with the most kills on G2. There's something about this map where that duo just activates. But he played this so intelligently, man. Every single kill, he didn't get greedy. He didn't go for more. He just throws out a stim, runs away with the extra speed. Comes back in when his teammate was rapping from hookah. It's so smart.
Sandy, thank you so much for the 33 months. Thank you.
He knows he's standing up. He's full aware of that.
Dude,
7 and 5 with a half. G2 get a couple crucial rounds to put them in the lead halfway through bombs.
I appreciate you, Sandy. Thank you.
I know what you're thinking. Total glow up. What's her secret?
Check out this tweet from Prius. Oh
I totally
boy.
upgraded with Verizon. Everyone gets a free phone with any plan, even if you're already a customer, like me. Now I have Google Gemini. It's like a little glam squad.
Observing every game this weekend, earning my VIP back.
I'd suggest a classic cat eye. Wow.
Are we gonna?
High for daycare pickup.
Are we gonna let that happen? We'll have a little Prius watch on the go. No? Chad, I think he's always gonna earn the right to get it back. Look at the reply, Jared just saw it. One full day of great observing. A full day? Prius never does full days. He'll get fatigue, man. This second game is about to be a nightmare. We're about to watch nothing. We're gonna see no kills. Jake Wake Shake, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the prime. Thank you for doing that.
From last week, with Valen and
Any
Jonah
mistakes with Prius? Dude, you only put a 4 out here as the max.
Fantastic clutch situations.
It should be,
the most recent
like
that
10
round 12
plus.
where Valen plays to perfection over on that B side, completely.
What is this, 4 per round or?
Over percent.
Full minimum, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
About Bang. He is in top form today. We didn't see that in his last match against Cloud9, which was a rare underperformance from the man who has been positive in every single series he's had in stage 2.
Still keeping some frenzies
until
going.
that match, and he has bounced back immediately.
What can he do on this defense side? He's notorious for being a dominant
His 1-0 on the
position.
pistols. Man, once you add the 1-0 on pistols here,
but right now,
it looks really rough.
Themselves into lamps, trying to get some forward positions, play
But
around
that attack shorty on the go, tap of the spike, waiting for some kind of reaction.
Back sight a little bit there. You can sort of see it can be skirted around by now.
Oh, the right click of the nades. Sees nades. For a plant though, it's not too bad. They don't have too much space. It's actually about Jorgamo getting value. They are next to each other.
No one can see anything. Narrate with his back there. The lead gets caught out. Johnny on the swing, and the timings have been very good here for G2.
Jorgamo actually managed to get him and get out. He's still absolutely giving it as well.
Whatever he can get. Now eyes over towards that Lamps direction. Trent a little ostracized here inside shower. Valen knew that Zek will be taking the fight to him and Josh found another time. He just
surely not.
moves out of Lamps. There's no opportunity. And there's no reprisal. There's no trade. It is so hard for SEN to get a defuse here. And he's going to keep popping out, taking
My goodness, what an incredible pistol from Jorgamo.
On hard mode.
That is unbelievable.
That looks so fun, dude. That looks so fun to play.
If we don't acknowledge him, Jaw isn't real. He can't hurt us from Lamps. But he just finds the perfect moments to get back out of there and flank them.
I mean, that is such a chaotic round. You can see that so much play through these smokes. That's the C's nade combo, of course, that accounts for Jonah. Like, how is Jaw not spotted? The crossfire
How's he everywhere?
Just sublime.
They were so good. And there was that moment as well where Nere just isolates himself trying to take showers.
About
it's dealt with, but anyhow,
okay, they do the stinger thing straight back to them. 4 pass and push, and you would imagine second is absolutely wrecked
play
here.
over towards the TP side, and now is sheepishly backing up. Caught inside the grab net. Nice little answer to him. He'll be stuck there for most of the round. There's a sonic sensor as well
a weird
outside
round.
the door, waiting for him.
Leaf didn't get the memo. He went for the Spectre. He was supposed to buy a Stinger in this situation, but it's all right.
He hasn't played in 2 weeks.
Yeah, he hasn't played for a while. It's his first game back. It's kind of the Stinger.
Dude, is there a world where Jorgamo takes this as well?
SEN looking for
TP.
more of a longer range engagement here, and well,
He does take it.
At least that's been the case for G2.
Jorgamo's having so much fun, man.
Zelsis will I'll wait the
so
four
silly.
horsemen now, just tucked in this corner, eventually to be dug out by Valen, who can just run and gun. And all of a sudden, G2, you blink, and they add 4 rounds to their total, already putting SEN, underwater.
SEN who are going to have to deal with the exact same situation they put G2 in, which was bonus round, whole lot of Stingers going to run it down on them.
It is terrifying how frequently this pays off, in Americas especially.
Oh, and especially so for G2. They invented this. This is their bread and butter. All right, let's see if SEN can stop the bleeding and get back into this game.
They're taking some long lines on the A side.
Oh my god, that's a crazy lineup.
Yeah, that's
the
nice.
second round in a row. The Zekin's been caught by an early grab net off the rip.
He has to try to get back into laps, retain some positioning, swing off that
Whoops.
growler.
Make sure that no one can basket out towards site. I mean, dude, look at this. He's got an extra shorty kill.
Again, man.
Somebody get a stretcher. Bro is vibing.
He's started the fast buy round off of a shorty kill.
Been massive. Now, it's 2 rifles handed over to G2.
I mean, this one's just done. Time to save.
Okay, bye.
Time to save.
The last time, I love the call out from Mimi earlier, the last time we saw Sentinels on this map, they got 1 round against
Prius? Yeah, what's he done
exactly
to us
the
here?
best outing. And that was kind of maybe fed into the conversation that Kaplan started, saying like, our map pool is kind of shallow. And when we get dragged into these best of 5s, or if we want to be getting into these best of 5s as a team of globals, or here in, potential grand final, we need a deeper pool.
Yeah, that depth is absolutely required. And it kind of feels like at the moment for G2, I mean, what are they missing? Corrode? That's really it, right? They're trying to figure themselves out on that map. But outside of that, they're looking solid on everything. Like, we didn't know what their bind was like until they debuted it against NRG last week. And evidently, this is just the home ground of Valen and Jonah.
And we might have seen this last week because they actually floated this map against NRG. Just never ended up getting it.
Jaw is a menace in lamps.
Bro, his ankles, man. Come on. Yep, that's Stinger combo.
He's been on a heater too, Jaw. Some of the best play he's had all year has been this playoff run. I think he's the 2nd highest rated ACS at the moment.
Not just Yoru all the time.
Yeah, he's finally getting to play some other ages too. Not really the case here. Leaf.
That's an offense side outlaw.
Shades of narrate on that first half. Just pushing down short, waiting for a defender to peek. Instant kill onto Zekin. This is a Sentinels who are fully forced up. It's resulted in Zelsis just having Stinger to play with.
Are they just not completely wrecked
The
here?
likelihood of G2 giving them anything for free here is pretty low. G2 looking to work the map. They got extensive showers control. That was a gate crash out of A by Narrate. Bolstering that B-side presence. That leaves Zelsis alone at A, though, and that is where G2 might be looking to end.
Situations like this, when we've seen other teams running this double duelist, you would love to have Zelsis really fight doggedly for this space and lamps, not give it up so the rest of the team can flood back in. This comp, it's about speed, it's about flooding, fighting together, putting pressure when the spike is going down. But G2,
It's such a diff in terms of showers control as well. If you just look at attack.
Again here, full retake needs to be activated for Sentinels, and it needs to be a success. Their economy is really, really bad right now.
And these crossfires have already been set up, Wyatt. G2 have fallen back into those strong positions, and SEN now have to take the side. They do have the flash to work with. Oh dear.
He actually hit it, so it went a little better.
Force SEN to disperse away from the spike for the time being. Battle's got a little angle, maybe even a timing over the top here. John able to find one, narrates. Rifle chimes in. It's been marked. They can just sort of try and take a swing on this.
That's so funny, man. They all went for it and ended up making it a better lineup.
And they are very quickly losing their grip on this game. No encounter over at the TP. G2 will stay. Hatch is battened.
Nothing that SEN could do. G2 are so patient there. They really over-indexed in waiting for that molly to come down and body blocking it. Couldn't do that, didn't get on the spike earlier to really get it to half. Time just dwindled way too far. And G2 are just patiently waiting behind these smokes, didn't need to do a thing.
Move, Alex, you big body. If I die, I swear to gosh.
Thanks for keeping it real rated G for us on that.
I don't think I've ever heard someone say, I swear to gosh. I'm really impressed at his composure in that moment. Obviously a very necessary timeout here called by Sentinels. An awkward couple of rounds. Finally a chance to buy in, and there's a showstopper here for Zekken, but outside of that, I mean, they have done nothing in this second half.
I'm going to imagine it's just going to be a hard force, invest everything they can. They get away with a couple rifles. That showstopper is going to need to be everything for them to stay in this game. G2 are on a 6-round run at the moment. Started at the end of that first defensive half.
And Jorga's shot straight back up to the top of the scoreboard here in this second half. This player's been great for him. Number 2 in ACS and KPR. In the entirety of Americas, of course. And again, not just in that Yoru jail, really flexing around a whole ton. Back to his roots in a way.
Oh, there you go.
Last ever deadlock
First
game.
deadlock game in his career.
Well,
he's not doing too bad. He's playing pretty well. This comp from G2 so far, nothing but
there's a 3-person stack for Sen on this.
Sound win against
G2 just wanna
NRG.
go
It looks like
fast.
they're going to repeat the same against Sentinels unless they can come back in this crucial round. Everything invested. Zekken is caught yet again.
Wait, how?
Delta's able to avoid the annihilation.
I
Crucially,
did not
Narrate
hit.
has to hold his ground. It's coming too fast here for Sentinels to clearly deal with. But here's Zekken showstopper. That strikes at the heart and takes the Brimstone out of the game. Jonas up on the cubby though, catches bang as he walks on out. Does he know there's a player backside? 2 of them are there.
Okay, I mean, there's 3 held strong. I don't really know how Zelsis dodged the ult, but
G2 just come out with the
I guess he just stepped back and it went forward.
Sen stacked up and ready. Good little double face at the end. They're out of the smoke to clean things up. It looked like Jonah may have had a chance to wrangle that round back. Showstopper gets great value. Second getting back in after being caught in the net for the 3rd time instantly. I mean, these net lineups from Leaf have been doing a lot of early value.
Moments like that, it seems like where Sentinels are a bit more comfortable. Many such rounds against C9 where they simply took these aggressive fights.
Fade eye over towards A spots nothing.
They want to fight over
So
this orb because
G2 should know this 3, yeah.
We're trying to get that dimensional drift. Punish. Well, he'll have it for the next round. Narrate deals with him effectively. Valen going to get the orbital strike though. Still so many ultimates.
They actually can use ult into it? Okay, well, they're gonna do it now.
And Leaf is on point today.
Still deep anchor positions for the remainder of Sen here on B.
Really feels like he never left, honestly. Hasn't skipped a beat.
I don't think he was telling the truth about the 2 weeks not playing thing, honestly. Just makes it sound worse, but...
I don't know, it's possible. He plays a lot of RuneScape. I don't know how much he's really playing Valorant.
So far, he's definitely been farming level 99 in this game.
Ty, thank you so much for the 20 months, dude.
On that rotate towards
Appreciate the prime.
Good crossfire here.
Theo?
Celsius
Feels situational.
Wall that they've got.
Map based.
Celsius is now.
The drone's pretty good on this map.
So we'll have an opportunity to pop out that right side just in case, but he wants to go forward.
Leaf is watching this. Obviously, we're getting the Sonic Sense, and Narrate's able to win out against Jonah and flash himself out of that smoke, if I'm not mistaken, and Zelsis is slowing things down from Hookah.
Both Sen players are just isolated little mini games right now. Zelsis, timing.
Oh my god, they both won out.
Won't be given a chance to escape, but that spike is out in the open. Trent with nothing to do, but pack it in for the next round and send scrape 2 together.
What are you lot typing, man?
Narrate
I'm not
really
reading that one
finds his
out.
footing in this round. Big impact. Like that Sen, super aware that G2 are going to really try to get towards those orbs with multiple players just being 1 away. So they fight over that B control, especially you can just have your Yoru here in front of the smoke. You can teleport away, wins that duel against Jaw. And then from there, look at that timing again out of the smoke.
Zelsis is smoking like that position over and over.
Literally Narrate and Zelsis, the 2 of them just kind of working together with Util, or at least Zelsis giving him spokes.
When do they have to eco? Next round?
Bang, putting the wall up and down, but they are just
still close enough that maybe a reset will happen.
And they won both of them.
Jonah gets Jonah gets a kill, he gets his ult.
This time, and he does it.
That's a very nerdy grab.
Ooh, that's a nice shot.
That takes Trent out of the equation here. No tail.
Yeah, it's a strong fade either.
Okay, flash out of the smoke again for Jorg. Oh, man.
Oh, really? He got that one as well.
The plan here for Sentinels Wyatt.
That is just outrageous from Jaw. Narrate, unfortunately, stumbling his way into those bullets at the end. And this should be it for Sentinels. I mean, Baker's trying to make something happen. He's got a lot of cash right now. Maybe get that first kill towards Lamps. Trying to do something. I mean, Leaf's precision with these has been unbelievable.
Yeah, you had to be really preemptive with this deadlock utility normally, right? Can't just throw it out willy-nilly. It doesn't get you that value, but Leaf has really got his finger on the pulse of what Sen are trying to do and the pace they're trying to play at.
Yeah, we haven't seen a ton of deadlock this year, so we haven't really witnessed the changes to her be exploited in that you're getting the net as your signature
ability. On this, I mean, it's nice. They got your ult though.
Making the most of it. He's definitely
I would expect nothing
I've
less.
not seen so many of those connect in
Boo.
one game. I don't think ever.
Congratulations, Boo.
As well.
Looking very happy on stream today. Must have been a crazy game to watch though.
Trying to be able to get the kill when he's getting out of the dimensional drift. But it's such a chaotic moment that Zelsis, he doesn't even realize he's exposing himself to that potential angle, because why would that be a potential
He's
angle
just like,
to
how?
die from?
I think
The
3 people.
Just
Okay, 5 goes at it. Just looking a little better for sure on buying G2.
Because a chance for multiple Sentinels ultimates to be developed off orbs at the start of this round. They had no control of the A side orb. So that will go to Leaf.
Cinema already, yeah.
Over on the B side, I think they would love a
Working
nightfall
fast
for
out
John.
here.
The threat of that operator is going to stave them off for now. Okay, Narrate just takes the fight, man. Every now and then he just mixes something like that in. Works out just as often as not. What an important round for him to get an edge of just a raw swing.
He is really starting to light up G2 on defense. John wants to even the odds, playing with this operator. Narrate can take that first contact, teleport away, and then you have Zekin control over towards Lamps, and that's another free one.
Did great though.
He's done his job.
Staying for
Yeah,
more.
he definitely did his job.
Done
Oh
more than
boy.
enough, I would like to think. Zekin losing out though, that's a value losses. Well, now there's going to be Lamps control set up for G2. Yeah, they'll be slowed up here a little bit. That's to be expected. In the meantime, Bang is wending his way towards them on his late wrap.
Yeah, that'll allow Bang to maybe get a better, more optimal timing on this flank.
Face your fear.
Sen had a little bit of utility to get back in with.
Beto only hits 1.
John.
Do they start considering behind now with that as well? Might have been worth John actually getting hit by it.
Bang. He just needs to live. He just needs to be a nuisance.
Did he spot so many of this as well?
The best thing he can be doing right now.
It's very well played. That is very, very well played from these.
And Zelsis lances them out of existence.
That is some excellent utility in the moment, and just the realization, you know, the calls from Bang coming there, that him being alive, he's got them, yeah, contained towards Lamps. He sees, wait, they're all getting stacked up there. We can absolutely destroy them with some util. Frankly, I was really worried there for a moment for Sen. Narrate did so much, but then overstays his welcome, doesn't teleport away, gets caught. Second loses the duel.
Let's go. Let's bring this shit back. Let's go. Hey, get composure.
For that trio, win it out with some really fantastic team play, some good decision-making in the moment, syncing up that utility.
G2 want to go fast, hitting the right site. Yoru TP. Nod to the other side as well, so they're going to have late rotate on this one. Oh boy, it might be pretty good for G2 here. They take full showers, nothing to stop them from planting. They got great ults to retake. But this spike is down early.
Going to have to spend some time breaking that. However, the plant is temporarily denied by defender utility coming through. I don't even know if Zekin is aware that that wall is right in front of them, to be honest, because this
thought it was going to be
running in now, and that'll give the info. Narrate. He's able to get through it. Able to circumvent all of that. Able to get into showers, even Nightfall.
A lot of good nightfall. Yeah, 2 players now. They know there's some heavy presence over towards the Lamps direction, but Narrate loses out there as he
Dude,
comes out of
Jorgamo is an absolute nightmare with this shorty.
Impossible to clear until John finally carves him out with the operator. But that's SEN now down to 2 players. 4 up for G2, and Celsius has to go looking for something, an edge to find. It's the Tehu off the map. Spots leaf as the smoke clears, but it's not.
Very, very nice for G2. They just look better on this map.
Missed a day of regulation play.
Sure.
Leaf ends the game with a fancy little 2K to make it a convincing bind outing for G2.
CTA, thank you so much, dude. Appreciate the gifted. Thank you for doing that.
Play I've ever seen. Honestly, all of the utility pieces